Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle, and I'll do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
So we got Andrew. Welcome. Thank you for the kind words, Andrew. Sarah, welcome. Thank you for the kind words, Sarah. Donna, welcome back. Bartman, welcome back. We got CJ. What's going on? Juliet. Sarah, thank you for your donation. We got Juliet. Thank you for your donation. DC, what's going on? Nakona, welcome. Everybody's here. We got the whole crew here. What is going on? It's a party now. It's blast off. It's blast off indeed. We might as well get started. Might as well get started. I'm just saying, this is where it's going to be. Sarah, did you have a question? Thank you for your donation, you kind words, Sarah. I appreciate that. Sarah says you nailed every reading in October. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, Sarah. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Anyway, Bates, what's going on? Good to see you. Renee, we got Val Mary coming in with the donos. I appreciate you too. All right, let's see. This first question I got tonight is Juliet. How does feel about me, and does he miss me? Do they miss me? How do they feel about me, and do they miss me? Renee, welcome. How you doing? The other Renee, we got two Renees, Renee Thomas and the Tarot Magician Renee. All right, let's go to the Tarot Tower and see what we can drum up today. We got the Tarot Tower. If you're new here, by the way, this is a Tarot Tower. It holds 80 decks of cards, and it has all of my cards in it. So, wait, why is that there? I shouldn't have put that there. That's in the wrong spot. It goes up here. What does go here? I forgot. What does go there? This one. Okay, this one. This one goes there, but we are going to use that right now. We're going to go ahead and warm up with this particular deck because I think the Universal Celtic or Celtic Tarot, depending upon your thing. Renee Thomas, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. Let's see if they like you. How do they feel about you? And do they miss you? Is this love? Is this love that we're feeling? Is this the love that we've been searching for? That's the wrong thing. Is it love? I mean, we get the love balloons. We got a lot of balloons on this channel. If you're new, there's a lot of love balloons on this channel, and I like it because that's what I like to have, right? That is what it is. Anyway, Sarah, the Tarot of Oppositions, sure. Sarah, did you put your question in chat? Maybe you did and I missed it. Maybe you did and I missed it, Sarah. Anyway, can you please repost it? I appreciate that. Val Mary, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. How do they feel about me? Do they miss me? Do they like me? Is this something that's nice? Six of Cups says they do miss you. Look at this. Look at this beautiful little card. We got like this separation. We're turned our backs upon each other. We're separate. We feel like we're not in the same room. A lot of times we do that, right? Or we have this good connection. We have this fantastic emotion. Everything's going well. And then at the end of the day, we just feel kind of alone. We feel without that person. We want to be with that person. We're all excited, and it just doesn't happen. The Six of Cups, that little separation anxiety there, it does feel like they do miss you indeed. Knight of Cups is Mr. Romance. I mean, just saying. And that is going to be the key point here. This is something where they do have romantic feelings. They have a lot of passion, a lot of things going on and whatnot. Ten of Swords says there was a separation indeed. There was a cutting action where we just sort of pulled everybody apart. We have this separation, and at the end of the day, we're going to have to get back to it, right? The separation is only temporary. They do miss you. I think you'll be together again. Good news, Juliet, indeed. Sarah, I have no idea why, but I'm not seeing your question. Let me go to YouTube. Let me go to actual YouTube, and see if I can see your question. Sarah, something's going on. Sarah, I think it's glitching. I think it is glitching or something. I don't see your question at all. I went to YouTube. I went to over here. I went over there. I've gone to 3 different places. I just don't see your question. Yeah, this is weird. Anyway, I have no idea why it isn't posting it. That is weird. Maybe it has a character in it or something that's making it not appear, or I mean, I have no idea. Anyway, I don't know what to do at this point. If you want to maybe post your question again, I mean, I hate to have you keep posting it, but I don't see it. Does anybody else see Sarah's question? Anyway, Renee Thomas, how long will it take for Kristen to be in a committed relationship with me? Wow. Well, we're assuming that they want to be in a committed relationship with you. I don't know. I don't know. We're just making this assumption. I'm going to go with a Thoth derivative over here. I like that. I like that. So Andrew hasn't seen your question either. That is really weird. Something's going on with YouTube tonight. I think YouTube has a bug in it, or something's happening with YouTube. It's just not making the grade tonight. I think we have some problems with the old tube, maybe. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, how long will it take for Christian to be in a committed relationship? Wheel of Fortune is interesting. You know, this says a lot. This says quite a bit, in fact. The Wheel of Fortune is good and bad in a lot of ways. In this particular instance, it really feels like that Christian kind of likes the way that it is. It kind of likes the way that they like the way that it is right now, right? The Wheel of Fortune, what goes around comes around. We got a cycles card. We're kind of, going into the next level. We're doing the next thing. It feels like that we just enjoy how things are going. You do have a little bit of stress level when they think about doing something else, or when they consider something, or think about it, or want to do it, or go into that next stage. It feels like the pressure's sort of pulling back a little bit, like maybe this is something that causes anxiety, or maybe this is something that I'm not really ready to do. Maybe it's something that I want to do later, but right now I'm just kind of like, ew, you know what I mean? It just feels like that. It's a little bit pulled back. Princess of Swords into sorrow, into the Three of Swords. It does feel like too much stress. Too much stress added on to this whole thing just sort of breaks the mold, or makes people a little bit too stressed, or things like that. It feels like that there's a lot better opportunities just letting this thing ride and letting it go along, letting it be free, letting it flow, rather than trying to force something out of it. Because again, it does feel like that we're not exactly in the mainstay of this thing, right? But it just feels like that there's something going on with that. So yeah, they enjoy how it is currently. They really don't want to change. If they're forced to change, if they have too much stress or too much pressure to change, it feels like that they, it's really going to be hard on them to do that. So basically just let it ride, let it go, let things develop naturally, and see where it goes from there, right? See where it goes. We got another Renee question as well. Let's do that. Will my financial situation get better soon? Let's find out how the financial situation is going to go. Because, everybody needs more money. We need more money. What goes around, what goes with money? More money. If I reply, would it be different this time? Okay, that's the question. If I reply, would it be different this time? That's the question, Sarah? Maybe. Okay, if that's it, then let me know. Okay, when or will my financial situation get better soon? Lust, Queen of Wands, Princess of Cups, and Strength. It does the things do gradually get better. It's almost like that the financial situation is sort of developing, right? Be different. He texted me. Okay. All right, Bates. Thanks. Anyway, Tanya, welcome, and thank you for your donation. Lizzie Pooh, welcome to the stream. We got, let's see, who else joined? We got KD. All right. Everybody's here. Okay. Basically, it feels like things get better gradually, and when they get better, it's not so... Annette, thank you for your donation. It's not a matter of things being more income. It's almost like stress is alleviated, or less bills are there, less money's leaving, and the same amount of money's coming in. But it does feel like things get better gradually, slowly, sort of on a... as it goes through. This is going to be an improvement, but something you do have to have patience for it. We do have strength, right? You do have strength and a literal strength again, which is kind of funny. They renamed strength lust in this particular deck, but yeah, Nine of Wands says that, yeah, you do have to get propped up. You do maybe have to get some help, and, things happen with that. But yeah, the strength card says you have to be patient. We have to be patient. We have to sort of let things go, let things ride, and see where it's going to go from there. Queen of Wands does say that your actions definitely do help coming up, right? So we have more action, we have more focus on things I think that does assist us in getting a better financial situation overall. But soon, kind of iffy, but the Princess of Cups says if you keep on the emotions, don't let things get down, and just keep going forward, that's going to be one of the key points going forward with that. But yeah, it does get better. It takes a while, and it gets better by virtue of less money leaving and kind of the same amount or maybe a little bit more coming in. It doesn't get better with like just this massive influx of money, like win the lottery or something like that, if that makes any sense. Anyway, so Sarah posted the question in 3 different things. All right. 3 different posts. He texted me again. Yes, that's it. Love that cloth. I did it again. Okay, so let's see who summarized the whole thing. All right. Okay, he texted again. Will it be different this time if I respond? Okay, that's basically it, right? They texted us. Will it be different if I respond? Will I have the same outcome? Will I have the same kind of thing if I go forward and do that, right? We're going to try that out. We're going to give that a try, give it a shot. I think that for this one, a cat deck. A cat deck. Maybe a little bit of a cat deck. I like it. This is, I forgot which deck this is. This is one of my cat decks, one of my cat decks. I have many cat decks, but this one is mine. Okay. The text again will be different this time if I respond. If I pick it up and I respond to it and I'm like, yeah, this time it's going to be a little bit better. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better. Oh man, defensive against it. You're not going to do, maybe got the Ace of Cups and the Page of Swords. I'm going to go with yes, it is going to be different this time. I like it. As far as a thumbs up goes, I think this is going to be valid. I think that's going to be pretty cool. Now, couple of things that are factored in here that we got to kind of look, right? That we got to kind of look. The Tarot of Oppositions was requested. This is a good read. I'm going to go with this. Tarot of Oppositions was requested, but I overrode it, I guess. Renee, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. I'm just going to go with this. We'll do Tarot of Oppositions on the next one. I apologize. I forgot. But well. Okay. Anyway. Is it going to be different? The first thing that we see is you don't think so. That's one of the big things, right? You don't think so, or there's some issue with this, or it feels like this is not exactly the situation that you were hoping for, right? Not exactly the situation that you were hoping for, basically. It does say that, hey, it is going to be different, though. Even though we do have our doubts, we are approaching this with a little bit of doubt. We are approaching this with a little bit of hesitation. Let's all admit there's some hesitation built into this. You're like, I don't think so. I think it's going to be a little bit different because of the Ace of Cups. I love the Ace of Cups for something like that. So basically, we're restarting, we're rebooting, we're giving it a shot. We're giving it another try as far as that goes. Ace of Cups says that is possible. That is something that we can do indeed. Page of Swords is a new beginning too. It's a different style of communication between Ace of Cups and the Page of Swords combined, it feels like that this is something that comes from a different source or comes from a different place in their heart or something like that. Things may have changed, things could change indeed if you respond this time. It's almost like they've learned their lesson or they picked up some information from the previous things. They're learning. I think this person's a slow learner. I said that with a Page of Swords being sort of the swelling card over here, kind of a pain in the butt card, but it does feel like this is going to be a little bit better or a little bit different as far as the communication goes. Overall, sorry about missing the Tarot oppositions. Sorry about that. I've had a headache all day, and it's coming to bite me in the butt. It's coming to bite me in the butt tonight. Anyway, Val Mary. No, we got Juliet. No, we already did Juliet. We got Val Mary's coming in. What's coming towards me in love? Is anybody interesting? Is anybody interesting out there? Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? It's like the Pink Floyd song. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. If I am out there and I am in the Pink Floyd land, I would say that the Wildwood Tarot would be that. Please choose your favorite psychic deck. There you go. There you go. He's a pain in the ass. I mean, Sarah, a lot of us guys are a pain in the ass. I'm just saying now. Just a universal truth, right? A lot of us guys are indeed pain in the asses. I'm just saying, including me. Anybody that's been in a relationship with me will verify that with a big thumbs up on there. Okay, who comes as far as love? Who is on the way? Who is possible? Who is going to have some stuff? Ooh, King of Bows, a little bit of a Sagittarius feel. We can do that. A little bit of a Sagittarius feel. The funny part is your next question is your ex is a Sagittarius. So I'm just saying the King of Bows, a little Sagittarius action with this. 10 of Vessels, a lot of good possibilities with this particular person. I like this person. I'm just saying. I know the next question is specifically about them, but it's funny that we just have a Sagittarius hitting the table already in before that, right? Before that. So we got to combine these a little bit. Can we do that? Can we combine these a little bit? I think the Sagittarius has a bit of feelings for us. The 10 of Vessels, it feels like that they want to make a home, or they want to make something good with this. They want to make a nice, comforting kind of try, or take a risk. And that's kind of what we have here, right? Take a risk. I think they're ready to take a risk. They're ready to come back, per se. 8 of Bows, definitely looking at a lot of movement, a lot of fire action with this. I think they want to get movement on. They want to get some bows going. And overall, I like it. So now we're going into question 2, which is the Sagittarius feelings towards me. Do they love me? The 10 of Vessels, first off, says that there's a lot of good things about this particular person. Now, I know they're a pain in the butt. We've established that. We have established that a lot of people are a pain in the butts. But you're just gonna have to put up with it. Where's the Somnia? You know where the Somnia is? It's in the other room. The Somnia is in the other room. So, oh man, let's see. I know he didn't prepare it, even though he said it would be ready tonight. KD, I'm nothing but disappointing. KD, I'm full on 100% disappointing, but it will be ready tomorrow night. So, tomorrow's Saturday. So I had a busy day today. KD, you got to give me a break some days. I got a busy day today, bad headache. I have a lot of excuses as to why I'm lazy. I'm just saying, I have a ton of excuses. If you want excuses, I have an endless supply about why I'm lazy. I have an endless supply. Okay, anyway, let's find out what's actually going on in the tarot world. The Archer. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Again, we have. I mean, you know what? Can we pull up the Sagittarius? Hang on. Let me. Sagittarius. Okay, let's pull up the Sagittarius. Can we? Can we pull up the Sagittarius? I want to do that right now. Okay, let me look. All right, let me do window capture. I want to do what is my window? I want to capture Chrome. Okay, let's share this. Now, Sagittarius is over here. Sagittarius looks like this. We're asking about the Sagittarius, and right here we have the Sagittarius. Now, if I hide this, I want you to notice what the first card is. I'm just saying, I want you to notice what the first card is. They are looking directly at you. They have some feelings for you. They really do. They have some things that they want to discuss. They have some things that they want to get into. They have some things that they want to engage you in. They definitely want to be communicating with you. They're reaching out. They're excited. And this Sagittarius really, and we had that in the last reading. I mean, we're kind of picking up on the last reading, but I think the Sagittarius is really on to you. Page of Stones. Now, they're going to come back and they're going to be the same person that they were before, basically. So, you're going to have to kind of put up with this. If this is okay, that's fine. But yeah, some of the weaknesses they had, they're still there. Some of the things that they needed to fix, they haven't fixed, right? They're kind of like me. They're kind of like me. I promised KD that I was going to get the Somnia Tarot ready. And what do? I don't get the Somnia Tarot ready. You know, I mean, that's just it. That's just it. Some people have faults, and that's mine, and this is that. Six of Vessels, though, says this: you're in for the long run. You're in for the long haul. You're in for the long haul. So if you're prepared for that, I think that's going to be all right. That is going to be all right. Nakona, who's busting T.O.'s balls? Everybody, Nakona. Nakona, that's everybody's job in chat, is to keep me on point, But, today was a rather rough day. All right. Now that we're done with all of the Sagittarius stuff, we have to go to the rest of the reads. Juliet is asking, will the relationship with O be healthy or will it be toxic? Ooh, now that is interesting indeed, because you just don't know. You don't know because, I've never had an O that I don't like. I mean, I'm just saying when it comes to O's, I've never had a relationship with an O that I did not like. I got to see that. As long as you don't disappoint a Christina, that's all that matters. Well, my life is nothing but disappointments for Christina's. I can tell you that. All right. Will the relationship with O be healthy or toxic? Queen of Wands. What a great name. Queen of Wands, you look mighty familiar. Queen of Wands, you renamed. Queen of Wands, did you rename? Because you look mighty familiar. You look mighty familiar indeed. I don't remember what your original name was. It's been a long time. If you're who I think you are, it's been a very long time. But anyway, welcome, Queen of Wands, and thank you for your donation. All right. We got Annette. Sag women are awesome. Ask me. I mean, that's a fact. That is facts. That is. Okay. Will the relationship with O be healthy or toxic? Again, when it comes to O's, I've never had one that I didn't like. I would say that the relationship is on hold. I mean, the relationship is on a hold. It feels like that, yeah, this is something that's not moving forward. This is something that's not really it's sort of stagnating, sort of growing mold a little bit. It needs to be more. It needs to be more active. It needs to be more excited and whatnot. It feels like there's a lot of work that needs to be done with this thing. A mix of, I got to work on it. We need to delay. We're constantly sort of trying to plan out the next stage. It feels like there's too much damn thought put into this. Juliet, there's too much damn thought put into this relationship. There is. There's too much thought put in there. But if you want healthy, if you want toxic, Chantel, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Very generous of you. I appreciate you. Okay. Queen of Cups says, this is something that just sort of scratches an itch, right? Scratches an itch. And if that's okay with Juliet, then that's okay with me. I approve. Because the Fool says you don't know where the hell you're going to end up. We don't know where we're going to end up with this thing. But hey, if it scratches the itch that we need to scratch, then is going to be fantastic. We're on a journey. We don't know where we're going to end up in the end of the day. You just got to go forth and do what you need to do. So if it's on hold, that's fine. It is a lot of work. How much work are you willing to do, Juliet? That's the question. How much work are you willing to put into this, Juliet? That's the kind of the question, right? All right, we got another question. We got Tanya. Will Kay respond positively when I text him? Tanya, let's see if Kay is going to respond positively, if they're going to be a little bit negative towards you. Ain't nobody got time for negative people in this life. I'm just saying, you got to have positive people, beautiful people, fantastic people, exciting people in your life. Fill your life with these type of people, and you are going to be much better off because of it. You know what I'm saying? Tanya, you know what I'm saying? Will they respond positively with that? Knight of Cups says yes. Page of Pentacles says yes. And in this beautiful Sixes connection, this connection that we have here, it says absolutely yes. Going to be a lot of good things coming out of this. It looks nice. Knight of Cups. We understand that this is something that needs to be hammered out, or it needs to be, kind of smoothed over in some respect. The Page of Pentacles says, yeah, this is going to be something too to where we're going to have to text back and forth. We're going to have to get it going. We're going to have to move forward with it. And that's going to be kind of challenging somewhat, in some days. 6, though, says, hey, where the connection's tight, I like the connection. This is going to be something that makes the grade. That makes the grade. By the way, this is a Super Linares version 2. Super Linares version 2. Annette, will S and I reunite? Will S and I reunite? Will we get together? Will we have a chance? Will we have a beautiful thing together? Because that could be something very special and magical to all of us, right? Very special and magical to all of us. Let's get it done. Let's try it out by using a deck of cards. Where the hell is it? Okay, the traditional manga tarot. So what's going on? It's been a hot minute. How are you doing? Good to see you. Okay. Will we reunite? Will we be back together? Is this something that is possible indeed? Maybe. Let's see what the tarot says about the reuniting possibilities. Ace of Swords, Judgment, 6 of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. That's a whole lot of yeah. I mean, the biggest key, the biggest factor that we have here that's going to give us a thumbs up at the end of the day is the Judgment card, the rebirth, reincarnation. That's what you need in a reuniting relationship. That's what you need when two people get together, when we're excited about it, when we can get it done, when we can hammer this out, when we can fix things and make the grade, right? Ace of Swords is the beginning of communication, the reunite. I think we're going to have some good communication to where we sort of say, hey, we need to fix some things. We need to Band-Aid things up. That's going to be something that we can do. And I think during that process, during that opportunity that we have the rebirth and the reincarnation. Hey, we're communicating. Things are going well. I like the communication. I like what's going on here. This seems to be, the old days when we had all of the beautiful things that were there before and all of these other things. So it feels like the old days are back. The passion's back. A lot of the things are back that we really need. 6 of Cups is the connection is going to be there as well, right? We have a connection here that is going to be valuable, connection that we need to stay and keep going. And the King of Pentacles, suddenly things are a lot more comfortable than they were before. It feels like things are just easy. They're settled down. We have a lot of easy things happening, a lot of smooth things happening. And overall, I love it. I think that's a massive thumbs up for you for getting a reuniting. I really like it. I think that is a strong possibility with that. And with that, I forgot my phone. Give me 2 minutes. I'm going to go get my phone. I'll be right back. I need to get my phone. All right, my phone is here. I actually have my phone now, so everything is good. Everything is calmed down. Everything is cool. We got my phone, so we're good. Okay, now, next question that we got is from Renee. Is Christian the person I'm supposed to be with? Maybe indeed. For this one, let's use something we haven't used before. Let's see something that we haven't used before, maybe in a while. A little bit of a Halloween feel, with the dark, not dark, I want to say dark mansion, Deviant Moon Tarot. When's the last time you've seen the Deviant Moon Tarot on here? See Green, thank you for your generous donation. I appreciate that. All right. Is Kristen the person that I'm meant to be with? Is this somebody that I need to stay with, that we need to be together? That is quite possibly, yeah. Quite possibly a yeah. Deviant Moon hasn't been on here. This is Halloween time. We're getting around the Halloween time. We need to start using stuff like this. I like kind of what I'm seeing is kind of interesting, but I don't know. I would say no. I'm going to say no. These are hard cards. These are like rough cards. It feels like the combination here is not a combination that ideally you would like to see at the end of the day, right? And not exactly what I would like to see. The 4 of Pentacles. This person's really held back. This person's really held back. It feels like they don't have a lot of things going for them that they used to have, or they don't have a lot of things that they need to have that they used to. You know what I'm saying? It's just the mixture is just not there. I think this person's kind of flighty too. You know what I mean? They're kind of flighty. Some days they go here, some days they go there. Their mood seems to be unstable at times. They do seem to be back and forth. A kind of unpredictable element of this particular person, especially as it goes. If you do have some opportunity with this person, I think it's going to be more of an emotional level. It's going to be something that they do generate passion. They do pull you in and get you excited about things. But at the end of the day, the tower says it's just not stable enough. There's not enough things there, right? There's just not enough things there that are just going to be stable enough for us to be happy or long-term happy. Or the opportunities are not going to be where we really kind of want them at the end of the day. I would say overall, be passionate with this person, have fun, have a good adventure with them. But if you're looking for something that's just going to be a 20, 30-year relationship kind of thing, this is probably not going to be the person that's going to feel that need, right? Probably not going to be that. The tower, yeah, a little bit on the flighty side, a little bit held back, sort of more holding on to what they have and not really sharing as much as you would like. So, at the end of the day, that's what you gotta deal with sometimes. All right, yeah, Deviant Moon, it's been a hot minute. It has been a hot minute since we have shuffled and put down the Deviant Moon on the table. It has been a while. Anyway, Queen of Wands is back. Always good to see you. Hey, tell me, dear, I'd love to tell you, what the hell is going on with me right now? Thank you. Okay, I don't know. What is going on with you right now? If I'm going to figure out what's going on with you right now, I'm going to do it with the Gregory Scott Tarot, because the Gregory Scott is going to let us know. It's going to let us know. Virgos are like that. Yeah, we are. You never know about Virgos sometimes. I'm a Virgo man. You just don't know what we're going to do next, because the unpredictability is hot on the trail of unpredictability. That is for sure. Okay. So let's see. What's going on with me right now? I can tell you what's going on with you. You are on the Tarot Oracle Show.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
That's what's going on. That's what's going on indeed. All right. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Well, you're being pulled separate directions emotionally. We got that. You're being pulled in different directions emotionally. Someone wants you over here. Someone wants you over there. You feel like you're obligated to be over there, but you're over here instead. Sometimes you feel completely disconnected from life in general. Sometimes you have no idea what the hell's wrong with you. What's going on? Where's your end of the day? At the end of the day, where are you going to be? Because it feels like throughout the day, you do have these emotional cycles where you're just on this high, then you're on this low. You have the feelings about this, the feelings about this. Your mind's all over the place. It's almost like you're randomized. It's like somebody just threw a dice and just hope for the best with your emotions as far as that goes. Page of Cups. I've lost complete control of what the hell I was doing. I've lost control. I don't know where I'm going to be at the end of the day. Hopefully, it's going to be better than the beginning of the day. That's for sure. Beginning of the day is kind of hard some days. That's for sure. Queen of Swords says, you're just getting mad easy. You're getting angry easy. What's it up with that idiot in front of me in the traffic? Slams on his brakes for no reason. The dude in front of him is going 20 miles an hour in a 50. What's wrong with the world right now? What's wrong with the world? What are you people doing in the world is what you're asking. The Queen of Swords, it feels like you just have a short fuse sometimes. You're just like, I can't take it. I can't take it. That dude drives any slower, I'm just gonna get out and run past him. It's just driving me bananas. I'm just saying now, you gotta calm down. You gotta calm down. Emotions. We got a little bit of the emotional things just pulling us, pulling us in every direction. It feels like on that. 5 of Pentacles. The stuff that you want is over there. And you're over here. You're over here and they're over there. It feels like you can't get your goals. You work your ass off. You can't get your goals. It feels like you just can't get to where you need to be. And you do the work. You have the skills. Where is everything happening? Where is everything going? It feels like there's a disconnect between what I need and what I want. And it just doesn't seem to happen that way. And getting my goals, does it really need to be this hard? Maybe. I don't know. At the end of the day, it is all about focusing on the task at hand. I think that's kind of where we're going here. Focusing on the task at hand. The more goals that we have, the more realistic things that we can accomplish and get excited about, I think the better off we're going to be overall. But anyway, that's kind of a little glimpse of a hint of what the tarot says about what is going on over there. What the F is wrong with me right now? We got a jumper here. That was kind of useless because we're not doing a reading right now. But yeah, okay. Anyway, Chantel has an emergency read. Chantel wants to know, October or November or the first week of December, when Paolo show action, communicates, emails a friend who write them. WhatsApp to me, I want to know to sure if I get contact. Okay. Basically, what month? Communication, email to my friends who write him, or WhatsApp to me. How will I know for sure? How will I get contact? Let's see. Let's give it a shot. Try it out. With that. Try it out. What month do we get some communication? Now, for this one, everybody loves this one. This one, by the way, is a Modern Love Tarot. Check out the interview with Ethany on my channel where we interviewed Ethany about this particular deck. Jamie Lee, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Sun Space Flower is here. What's going on? All right. Let's see if that's going to be all right. That's going to be all right. Like, where and when do we get this communication? How can we be for sure if we get contact? Do we get communication? King of Swords, the communication is coming. Six of Cups, the connection is coming. The connection is going to be there. Three of Wands, though, says it's delayed. Three of Wands says it's delayed. I would go for late November. Late November, it feels like we get a connection. We get a contact, basically, for this thing. King of Swords says a contact is coming. It is about swords. It is about communication, ideas, and the air element, and getting some stuff done, getting the connection that we need, getting a call out and finding out, what is going to be on the other end of that line, because we need to contact people. We need to understand that. MW, thank you for your donation, right? Lish Girl, welcome. How's it going? All right. And Diane, welcome to the stream. We do get contact. Now, Three of Wands, it's later than we expect. They're sort of like seeking and searching. They're searching for something that doesn't exist. They're scanning the environment. They're looking for things. They have all these things that they want to get done, but at the end of the day, it's really hard to. At the end of the day. Jocelyn, thank you for your happy Friday wishes. I appreciate that. But it feels like this is delayed. It's like they're looking for something that doesn't exist, but they have to come back to reality at some point. King of Wands says they have a lot of activity. They don't just sit there. There's a lot of fire within this person, where they're just like fiery aspect. They're looking for this, they're looking for that. They have a lot of things happening, a lot of things going. And Six of Cups does have the connection between you and them. We do have a contact happening between the King of Swords with the connection happening, the Six of Cups with the connection between the two exchanges of emotion, and the communication happens. I'm looking for third week of November. We're going out on a limb because we do that. And we're going to say third week of November looks like the best chance for that. And it does look like that communication does happen. Anyway, C. Green wants to know, hello to you. Will you do a quick read? Sure. On the gentleman currently coming towards me? Sure. His energy, his intentions, thank you so much. Blessing to you all. I appreciate your donation. Let's find out what this particular person has in mind. What do they have in mind? What are their intentions? Where are they going with all of this? What kind of ideas do they have? I'm just saying. We got a new relationship. Everybody's all excited. Love Apples is excited. What's going on? All right. How's your work day, Love Apples? Did you have a good day at work? Okay. I would say overall, for this particular person, MW, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. It's WhatsApp. It happens on WhatsApp. Okay. 10 of Wands, Two of Cups. Justice, and the Eight of Swords. Weird cards, good connection, but weird cards for sure. The card that I like out of here is the Two of Cups. This is a nice connection. It's a good connection. This is somebody that we can get into, somebody we can learn about, somebody we can get kind of excited about, have a lot of good things, a lot of nice things about this particular individual. The Two of Cups is great, right? Rose, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Justice says it's hard to find balance with this person. It's really hard to get them to settle down. It's hard to find a good balance, a good settlement with this. It's almost like that you end up needing therapy with this particular person. You end up needing an intervention. There's somebody within this realm, somebody within this relationship that they know that's not too excited about the relationship. It's almost like that they're not too thrilled about the relationship for whatever reason. Eight of Swords says the whole thing definitely needs to keep moving. The more this particular the more this particular relationship, this particular connection stalls out or slows down, or just sort of doesn't make movement, the worse it gets. So the more movement you have in this particular relationship, I think that's going to be the best for everybody. 10 of Wands, don't put too much expectation on it. If you load it up with all of these wands, it's going to feel like you're just carrying the weight of the relationship, right? In other words, don't commit too early. Don't volunteer to do too many things. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't overdo it. Go in just like a regular thing. Keep your perspective, relax, and I think you'll have a good time with it. All right. So it looks all right. It looks all right. I like their intentions. I like the whole thing. It's a good connection. The Two of Cups is a fantastic card for that. Just don't overload it with expectations. Let things happen the way they need to happen. Thoth. Okay. Jail's feelings and intentions towards me. I'm just saying, we got a lot of intentions and feelings towards us. Find out if that's going to be a thing. If that is going to be a thing, but go into the Tarot Tower and pull in the Thoth deck. You knew it was going to happen. You knew I was going to put this down on the table, and the Thoth is going to give you the brutal, honest truth. The Thoth does not care what you think. The Thoth is going to lay down the law. It's going to give you the brutal, honest truth about what's going on over here. Just saying. Feelings and intentions. Jocelyn, thank you for your very generous donation over PayPal. Appreciate you. Man, let's see. How are we going to do this? How are we going to deal with this? Because there's a lot of things happening with this particular individual. All right. Good to see you, Richard. Well, it's good to see you too. Let's see. Show all. PayPal modified their interface. I don't know what they're doing. PayPal's really freaking me out over here. Okay. Let's find out. Their feelings, their intentions. I mean, it's okay. It's decent. Jocelyn, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate you. I would say that this particular person is more of a giver. They like to sort of be there. They like to sort of interact. They like to sort of be a support person, a networking person. They like interactions. They enjoy it kind of where things are. But they want to do it their way. They're very kind of picky almost. It feels like they're really kind of picky as far as what they need, what they want, and all this other stuff. Yeah, it feels like that you're going to have to kind of deal with an extra bull crap with this particular person. A little bit of extra bull crap against this particular person. They're very evasive too, very evasive. I don't want to go full steam ahead. I want to, sort of do things my way. I want to do things like this or like that. And they're very evasive. They're very dodgy about particular subjects. They're not big into fighting unless it's on their terms and whatnot. Overall, there's a lot of things in the background that you want to know about that you'll never figure out. A lot of things going on that you're just like, man, I don't really know about that. And a lot of surprises in store as well. Overall, it looks like a mix. right? It looks like a decent interaction, but it just looks like there's a mix of good and bad within this particular individual, which I guess is okay for everybody. But this one has a lot of stuff they're holding back, a lot of stuff that they just don't want to throw out on the table because they don't know where it's going to go, right? They don't want to roll those dice. A lot of people just don't want to roll the dice in a relationship. They want to be like, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to play it safe. Seems like this was one of those. All right. Entertainment purposes only, by the way. Never assume anything about a relationship based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. The track season starts soon. What can I expect? Hopefully, we get a running card. Ooh. Knight of Swords. 8 of Wands. Ooh, that would be nice. It would be nice to get a running card as far as track is concerned. If I'm going to run with a tarot card, I would run with this particular tarot card here because this, my friends, the modern witch. The modern witch is get it done. Get it done. 9 months since you worked. Oh my, Jocelyn. All right, you applied, interviewed for a healthcare job. All right, Jocelyn, let's check that out. I appreciate you again. Okay, track season starts soon. What to expect? I would say the Knight of Cups. I kind of like that. It'll be something we're going to have fun with for damn sure. We're going to have fun with this. That's one of the things, right? We're going to have fun with this. You meet somebody that's kind of cool with that. You meet somebody that you're having kind of fun with, you know? It's like, hey, I'm glad to have this person around. I appreciate them hanging out. I really enjoy this particular individual, the Knight of Cups. We have a lot of things happening, a lot of things going. We're meeting cool people. We're meeting interesting people indeed. The Nine of Cups, it feels like there's a lot of cool things about track this year that hasn't been there before. Some opportunities we haven't seen before. Overall, it's nice. It's really nice. The Magician says you do quite well. You do very well. Honey Delight, I am still taking questions. We do very well. Magician card next to the Nine of Cups. I have a lot of options. I have a lot of things that I can do. I have a lot of things that I enjoy doing, and I do it well. I have a lot of good things, a lot of passions within this. Overall, I think you just have a fun time, right? A fun time. We meet some new people. Some of the people are pretty cool and interesting, and the Magician says overall you do quite well when you do it, right? Anyway, you want to know about the love life too. Maybe we meet somebody in track. Maybe we meet somebody in track. Could that be a thing? Could that be a thing? Maybe not. I don't know. Let's find out what is going on with the meeting some new people, love life reading, getting some love in there. Emperor, 8 of Wands, 10 of Wands. You know, it's a fight. You know, the next few months are going to be kind of fiery when it comes to love, right? Get a little fiery aspect over here. Got some heat coming in. I like that. I do like that. Just donate and ask here. Absolutely, Honey Delight. That's how it works. The Emperor says that you're more in command of your love life now than you were before. I think a lot of times people just sort of pick you up and take you where they want you to be and plop you down kind of thing, right? This particular time, it feels like I'm more in command. I have more of an Emperor action, more of an Emperor feel. So I'm able to get sort of more consistency as far as what I want. 8 of Wands and the 10 of Wands, we have a lot of fiery aspect, a lot of fiery things. It's almost too much. It's almost too much is what I'm saying. 8 of Wands says we have a lot of action, a lot of fiery things happening, but the 10 of Wands says this is a lot of stuff that, it's a little too much, right? So maybe we have some things going on. Maybe people are getting too serious too quick. Maybe people are just a pain in the butt. I don't know. It feels like a lot of things happening, a lot of things moving, but not all of those we can take advantage of it. Not all of those we can do what we need to do out of it. But yeah, we do have a lot of movement, but it's, some of it's kind of something not exactly optimal as far as how we want to go forth. Anyway, we have Jocelyn has a question over PayPal. Thank you again. I appreciate that. All right. My question is, applied to interview for a healthcare job. I thought I nailed it out of the park. Can you please tell me what the chances are? I am a Capricorn and I have not worked in like 9 months. That's a long time. That is a long time. Coming to the end of the rope over there with all that stuff. All right. We interviewed for some stuff. We need it to work. Can we get the healthcare job? Because that would be fantastic, right? Healthcare is never going away. Everybody's always sick. We need more healthcare workers. That's for sure. 7 of Wands. We have 7 of Pentacles. Overall, I think your chances are very good. I like your chances. I do think that you nailed it indeed. I like the chances. I like this opportunity. I like the chances as far as this goes. Now, Seven of Pentacles is kind of why I'm saying that. That's the card of I've worked for this. I went and interviewed. I did the things that I need to do. I have a lot of things sort of happening, and this is a good investment of my time. The Seven of Pentacles is a great investment. It means what you did works, right? What you did works, basically. Seven of Wands says you do have some competition. You do have some competition based upon the tarot cards about this job. Seven of Wands, Five of Wands. There's a lot of competition cards. In other words, when I apply for something, it could be a lot of other people applying for it too. So you have to be aware of that. But be aware of the Seven of Wands. You are up against some pretty hefty competition as it goes. Serena, thank you for your hanging out with us tonight. Overall, you can expect a callback, in my opinion. In my opinion, you can expect a callback. The Ace of Swords, the beginning of a communication. I think you win the interview. You did well. The Seven of Pentacles. I did well. I did good. Seven of Wands. There's some competition, but I think that I do get a callback. Ace of Swords, the beginning of communication, the start of an idea, the start of communication. I think it's going to be huge as far as getting somebody to call us, right? And getting on to the next stage. The Devil says, be careful of your thoughts, though, right? Be careful of any negative thoughts that are creeping up or that are hovering around. You definitely don't want to get caught in that mode of constantly, woe is me, I don't think it's going to work, or things like that, because you do create your own reality. And if you want to manifest failure, you could do it quite easily. So you definitely don't want to be focused on that. You want to be focused on the positive side. You want to be glass half full, and you want to be excited about every opportunity, because I think you're going to get a callback. Ace of Swords from this particular one. Boo Boo, what's going on? Good to see you. All right, we got Rose. Rose has a question below. Are we ending soon? Maybe we'll end early tonight. Maybe we end early tonight. I don't know. Let's find out. I think Honey wanted a question. Where's Honey? Honey Delight had a question. Yeah, we're still taking questions. We are indeed taking questions. Okay. Rose had a question. Speaking of questions, Rose wanted to know, will my husband's current contract keep extending for the next 3 years? That looks pretty good. That would be fantastic, because contractors get paid good. And if you can get 3 years out of that contract pay, Honey Delight, there's your question. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. All right. For this one, we're going to go with the Light Seers Tarot, because I like the Light Seers Tarot. All right. Well, my husband's current contract keep extending for the next 3 years. Get that fat cash. I'm just saying, get that fat cash with the contracting. That would be fantastic indeed. All right. Let's see if that's going to work. Let's see if they can extend that. If we can keep dragging that out, keep dragging that thing out, if it's going to work. The Devil. Oh, man. That is a trick. Now, I'm going to say, yeah. Well, not 3 years, more like a year and a half. Just my opinion. It's more like a year and a half. Okay, let's talk about the read. Let's do the readings. The Devil. It does say that they need somebody at that position. Not like they can just delete the position. It's not like the project is just going to end. And not like they don't have an endless supply of projects. And they're also having problems finding good people. Now, that said, Boo Boo, thank you for your donation. We got the Magician. Your husband is very good at what they do. If I need people, if I'm the Devil, if I'm reaching out, if I'm looking for the next prospect, and I have somebody that's very good at what they do, the Magician's really looking good to me. It's looking fantastic to me. The World, in fact, the endless circle, the endless loop that we have from the World says we're going to need this person for quite some time. But there is a point where we don't need them anymore. And it feels like that's a year and a half, just based upon the tarot. So can you drag it out for 3 years? Maybe. A year and a half seems more likely. It's almost something happens in a year and a half to where they're not really needed in that spot anymore. It basically feels like. But basically, that's the idea. That's the idea. That's my opinion based upon what I see in the tarot cards. All right. Anyway, well, good luck. And if you can get that fat contract cash for 3 years, man, that's nice. Can I expect a refund check once my car has been auctioned off? I'm currently at the lot, but it has not been sold. Okay. Honey Delight wants a little refund, a little fat cash. I mean, that's what you need. That's what you need, right? Honey Delight? You need somebody giving you the fat cash. Somebody giving you that fat cash. In order to get that fat cash, I like a lot. I really enjoy, in fact, the Forest Creatures version 2. I think that is a nice fat cash. Now, everybody's saying the Golden Art Nouveau, what are you doing? Why don't you take that? I like the Forest Creatures for this particular thing. Can I expect a refund check once this has been auctioned off? Can I get the money? Because I need the money. Everybody likes money. You know what goes good with money? More money. Honey Delight. Come a shift leader at work. Honey Delight, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate all y'all donating to me tonight. It's Friday night. You could be doing anything other than this. I appreciate you hanging out. Can we get a refund? Magician? Yes. Ace of Swords, communication about that. Queen of Wands, getting it done. And the Five of Coins? I think you get some money. I think we get some money, but not as much as we had hoped for, or something's wrong. Something's wrong with the whole process from front to start. It feels like, right? It feels like something's wrong with this interaction. Something's weird. Something's wrong with it. The Magician says that them getting the car moved is not a good, is okay. I think they're going to be able to do that. The Magician, I know what I'm doing. I know how I'm doing it, right? So this is okay. I'm good at selling this thing. I'm getting it auctioned off. Ace of Swords, I get a lot of communication, a lot of things happening, a lot of movement with this particular activity. Queen of Wands, but the Five of Coins is maybe not. Maybe there is something factored in here. Maybe there's something else involved where you're not getting any money at all. So, yeah. The Five of Coins kind of says no. It does say that maybe we'll get some money, but it's definitely not what we expected, or basically it's just monetary disappointment or possession disappointment kind of feel with that. The Queen of Wands into the Five of Coins just feels kind of challenged overall. Anyway, it just looks a little challenged is what it looks like. A little bit challenged. Okay. And let's see. I also wanted to know why the energy is weird coming off shift leader at work. I intuitively feel that she doesn't like me, even though I'm a cool person. Let's find out what is going on with that. By the way, we're ending soon. Wrapping up the readings. We got to get out of here, eat a banana, take a shower. You know, the Queen of Wands is a baby. Maybe. Sounds legit indeed. All right. Why is the energy from the shift leader at work weird? What's wrong with these people? We need to know. 10 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. That's a lot of swords. That is a lot of swords. That really is. Why is it weird? Okay, we're going to go way out on a limb here. Like, we're going to go way out on a limb here. And I'm going to say that your shift leader at work is leaving. I think they're leaving. 10 of Swords, the cutting action, the end, the cutting action, the end, the conclusion, the end of everything, all of this stuff from that, right? It feels like the 10 of Swords, there's a cutting action. And the Wheel of Fortune, they're not going to be around. They're just not going to be around because the 7 of Swords says they're sneaking out. They're leaving. They're sneaking out the back way, and they have planned this for a while, but they don't want anyone to know. So we're going to, we are going to go way out on a limb and say that the shift leader's getting the hell out of the job. They're leaving. They're sneaking out, the 7 of Swords. They have a cutting action over here, and they've been planning this for a while, but they don't want anyone to know. So they're kind of weirded out. They're kind of weird with this whole thing. The whole thing is unusual. In the last reading of the night, the last reading of the night. I didn't use my own deck tonight. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I didn't even use it. Generala for Boo Boo, then we're going to get out of here. We're speaking of sneaking out of here. We are going to sneak out. We are going to sneak out. Boo Boo, is this your birthday? Well, happy birthday, Boo Boo. Happy birthday indeed.
Happy birthday!
A Generala for the birthday. A Generala. It's your daughter's birthday. Oh, well, say happy birthday for us. Say happy birthday for the stream. Happy birthday. You know, it's time to get in motion again. You're tired of being in motion, but I think you're going to get in motion again at the end of the day. I think they're going to get in motion again. You're going to have some motion happening. We do have the Chariot at the end of this. It definitely points to sort of needing to move, needing to get some emotion done to get some movement done. I think that's going to be important. It feels like you have a lot of opportunities coming up. I would say in the next 4 or 5 weeks. You have a lot of opportunities coming in the next 4 or 5 weeks. It feels like there's a lot of open doors, a lot of cool things happening, a lot of things where you can embrace it, you can get it done, you can try it out, you can get it started. It feels like the world is in your hands. The world is indeed in your hands as far as the next 5 weeks go. I like it. I like it. Now, it's going to be kind of an emotional up and down, but you're kind of used to that. More going to be an emotional up because you have some things happening here. It feels like that we have some love interest maybe that could occur. I don't think you're going to chase it, but it does open the door to love interest if you're interested in that. But definitely we're going to be moving. We're going to be moving around. We're going to be hauling out and all of that other stuff. Anyway, I like it. I like it. More motion, more movement coming for you in the next 4 or 5 weeks. And I like the opportunities that are going to be opened up as well. Anyway, a little bit of a general feel. Thanks again for your donation. I appreciate all of y'all being here tonight. We had what? We had 30 donations tonight. Thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate all of your support. We will see you tomorrow.